Thank you, Mayor. Just to update on a few issues here. First, wanted to update on some of the activity going on with Norman Ford. Of course, the council had previously approved the acquisition of numerous parcels for the new central library. Glad to report tonight all those properties that were identified for acquisition have now closed, and we have those in our possession, and we've got those assembled and ready to move forward with the new central library. Also, with respect to Norman Ford, wanted to give a quick update on the Westwood Family Aquatic Center. The council had recently appointed a Westwood Family Aquatic Center ad hoc advisory committee, and they had their initial meeting on March the 3rd. As a part of that, they were introduced to the consultants that are working on this. In order to get the public participation process moving, the consultants will be conducting the first of two public design workshops on Wednesday, March the 9th, from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the study session room here at City Hall. And of course, that meeting is open to the public. And then later that day, there'll be some another public meeting at 6:30 p.m. here, March the 9th, here in the council chambers. This is going to be followed by the ad hoc advisory group meeting again on Thursday, March the 10th, in order to take this feedback and to continue working on this project. Along with the advisory committee, we'll also have some meeting with some of our focus groups and stakeholders that same day as well. Would say too that there'll be another round of public meetings on March the 10th at 6:30 p.m. and then we have additional meetings planned the week of March 21st. And we hope to have those dates tied down here just maybe within a day or so, and we'll be getting that information out as well. So there's a lot of activity going on with respect to Norman Ford. I want to move on to a couple of water resource issues. Just recently, the Oklahoma Water Resource Board approved this new sensitive water supply category for reuse. This is a new classification in the state, and the reason that it's important to us is that this basically essentially paves the way where the city would be able to implement reuse in Lake Thunderbird. As we know, we adopted our strategic water supply plan some time ago, and a key provision of that plan was to be able to supply Lake Thunderbird with highly treated effluent from the wastewater treatment plant. And so this is a new designation by the Oklahoma Water Resources Board that still has to go to the legislature, has to be approved by both houses, and also has to be signed by the governor. And so we're going to continue to monitor this, but this is obviously good news and is very much in alignment with the work that we've done with our strategic water supply plan. Another item with respect to water resources too, the City Council and the City of Midwest City had recently approved our surplus water agreement. Last week, the Central Oklahoma Master Conservancy District also approved that agreement, and so that agreement has been finalized. And this agreement mirrors the agreement that we have with the City of Del City that was approved about 3 years ago. And this agreement is likewise mirrors the same amount of water we'll be able to purchase up to 300 million gallons per year from Midwest City's unused allocation from Lake Thunderbird. And this was another key component of our strategic water supply plan that allowed us to bridge the gap as we're developing our own resources. Here's just a map that I've extracted from our water supply plan that shows how the water reuse plan would work, where we would be discharging from our wastewater treatment plant. It would be pumped up to the Day Blue Creek, and then environmentally would be a buffer, if you will, to flow to Lake Thunderbird, and then would be treated, sent back to our water treatment plant for reuse. And so good news in those lines this past week. The 24th Avenue East Bond Project, two of our council members participated in this public meeting that we had last week. This project is moving along as I've reported before. This is the widening of 24th Avenue East between Lindsay to the north and Robinson Street. This will be a widening of this project from 2 lanes to 4 lanes. We held our public meeting on March the 3rd, and the official public comment period for that will end on Thursday, March the 17th. And so if residents have comments about this, those need to be provided to the Public Works Department. The tentative schedule there is on the right. If things continue to move forward, we'll be looking at a bid opening in October of 2018 and construction in the winter of 2018. So we still have to go through the getting approvals from both federal and state authorities, as well as acquiring right-of-way and then relocating utilities. And so that project is a part of the most recent bond project. Finally, just a little update on the Ruth Updegraft Park improvements. And I thought this was really interesting because this park has been a part of our park system for over 100 years. It may well be our second oldest park, I'm not sure, but it's, as I said, has been a part of our system for over 100 years. And if you're out there, you've seen a lot of improvements over the last couple of years, including a new gazebo and some new park furniture. And we have some additional landscaping and new lighting upgrades are coming this spring. Finally, talk a little bit about the City of Norman. We were just recently awarded our basic certification for a certified healthy community. This is a program recognizes communities that promote wellness, encourage the adoption of healthy behaviors, and establish a safe and supportive environments in the community. So we're pleased with that recognition. And finally, just want to say a special thanks to our city clerk, Brenda Hall, has been working with AT&T Erse to allow us to broadcast these council meetings and our work sessions on the ATT Erse, much like we do with Cox today. And so if people are on AT&T Erse, they can go to channel 99 and they'll have the same ability to watch council meetings and work sessions, as well as get the latest updates on different city events and city programming as well. So that's it, Mayor. Thank you.